Hey, so I prefer not to make this video, but I'm going to because I just um, I feel like it's necessary. But I want to make some things clear. All right, because I've been getting comments on my videos. Some of them are great. Some of them are good comments. Sabrina Walt is an example of someone who's left several comments on my videos, and I enjoy reading her comments. I think it's a her anyway. I think she's a her. Um, and so, which by the way, yeah, just saying the gender neutral pronoun you could say for a person would be it. Actually, if you're not neither male or female, you would be an it. Whereas they is plural, so that it wouldn't be they; it would actually be it. Anyway, so there's certain commenters I appreciate. Tonight is another. Well, technically, it's what is it? TON1337GHT. But his beatboxer name is Tonight. I appreciate his comments. He's cool. We've talked on Discord a fair bit. If you're gonna leave a comment like one of those people, great, go for it. Please, actually, please leave comments like that, because they'll ask me questions. You know, they disagree with me on certain things. Like, well, tonight, like God, for example, he's an atheist, or as far as I know, he's still an atheist. And then same thing with Sabrina Waltz. She is an atheist, and um, well, at least sorry. I guess I should say. I mean, she said that she doesn't say that there is no way that there's a God, but she says there's no evidence that God exists. So I guess I'm kind of making an assumption by saying she's an atheist, but seems to be the case. So if you're gonna leave a comment like that, like great, go for it, please. Like I love those comments. Gotta stretch. But if you're gonna leave a comment that is just really, really freaking dumb, you can go screw off. You can go bring that shit somewhere else. Leave that comment. Go somewhere else with that. Okay? Because I've gotten several comments on various videos of mine that are total nonsense, and I'll name some of them. Fizzy Creature 5368, I think that's probably not right, but Fizzy Creature. I actually talked about him in a video recently. Like an absolute, you know, absolutely terrible critical thinking skills that person has. Um, and I'll tell you what. Well, I've talked about it before, but I'll just give a summary, I guess. Like, we went back and forth on God and Adam and Eve and the Bible. Like, tried to contend with his logic, and then he concluded that, oh, I'm just not willing to have a debate, and I just regurgitate the same arguments. I'm not willing to have a debate. I'm unoriginal, etc., etc., etc. And it's like, I contended with his logic. Just because you disagree with me doesn't mean I'm unwilling to have a debate. Like, we can disagree. Gosh, it's really, really freaking dumb. And so if you're gonna do that shit, you can go screw off. Okay. Another commenter, your guy Alex, absolutely just dumb as shit. Like, dumb as shit. Um, I mean, you can go see the comments on what was the video. Let me see here. I think it was my video about GMM. I think it was called GMM is woke. Yeah, it's a YouTube short. GMM is woke is what it's called. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm checking it right now, but I think so. Yeah, it's still hasn't replied to my my recent comment, which is interesting. It's been over a day, and they were replying pretty quickly. So, you know, actually, yeah, they left 2 replies. I replied to another comment they left in response to another commenter. Haven't replied to that either, which is very interesting. So, if you're gonna do that shit, again, just don't. Like, we don't need to build a community of dumbasses here on my channel. That's not what this channel is for. This channel is not here to encourage stupid thinking. So, if you're someone who engages in that sort of thinking, you can take your illogical, you know, pathetic insults and illogical arguments somewhere else. I just want to make that very clear. Like, this is not the place to post those arguments. Now, again, with that being said, I just want to reiterate, if you post a well thought out argument, a comment, and you disagree with me about something, but you try to think through, you know, the logic, and it's cogent, or at least, you know, not just a one-line pathetic response to something I say, go for it. Post a comment, please. Please, actually. I'd love to read it. You know, I really do. I appreciate those comments. So, like, be my guest, please. Because I really do appreciate them. Because some of them, you know, occasionally I will see a comment like that I think, okay, this is actually challenging me a bit, you know, and so yeah, so I appreciate those comments, because that does happen every so often. But if you're not going to do that, and if you're just going to throw insults, you know, bigot is the one that comes to mind. I've been called that, I don't know, 8+ times at this point. Not just on my channel, but before, when I think I've talked about it before, but when I saw this ridiculous post on the GMM subreddit, I commented on it, and, you know, people lost it. Reddit lost their minds, essentially. You know, a lot of people called me a bigot, but here's the thing, guys. Like, I do not give a shit. Like, your pathetic insults, like, yet you claim to love Jesus and follow him, yet you preach bigotry. That was what Fizzy Creature said. If you're gonna say some shit like that, I don't care. I do not give a shit about your stupid insults. They don't intimidate me. They don't make me second guess, you know, speaking my mind, saying what I believe to be true. They don't. They really don't. Like, that's not going to work, you know. And I think it was that same commenter who said, like, stop making these videos. Stop being hateful. Stop this right now. And I told him basically, like, no, sorry. No. Sorry. No. Not gonna happen. I'm not gonna let the devil keep, you know. I mean, Satan's gonna do what Satan's gonna do. But I'm not just gonna sit here and, you know, like, let it all happen without trying to, you know, clear up at least some percentage of it by speaking the truth. I mean, I am a child of God, and so I have a responsibility to speak the truth and say what I believe to be true. You know, sometimes you don't know what is true, but we can at least say what we believe to be true, and so, and not lie, right? That's what Jordan Peterson said. You know, there's 12 rules for life. Tell the truth, or at least don't lie, right? It's a good rule, but like, I am a servant of the Most High, you know, the one true God. And so, like, am I perfect? No, absolutely not. No, I'm highly flawed. I'm highly imperfect. You know, only God knows just how flawed I am and exactly how. But you know, I could tell you some things, like, you know, I do get arrogant sometimes, and I do struggle with anger sometimes, but I don't know, I hope I haven't been too well, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I just want to say that it just, if you're gonna leave a genuine comment that's thought through and, you know, well thought out, then go ahead. But I mean, or I mean, do whatever you want. I mean, like, America's a free country. Like, I'll make you look like an idiot though if you're gonna, you know, if you're gonna leave some dumbass comment. Like, I will make you look really, really freaking dumb. I'll point out the non sequiturs. I'll challenge your assumptions. I'll point out, yeah, the hidden assumptions in your comments. I'll do that if you're gonna do that. But I mean, at some point though, to be honest, if I keep getting these comments, I'm probably just gonna start ignoring them. You know, or maybe I'll reply to some of them. You know, but at this point, it's just it's unchallenging. It's just so unchallenging because it's so easy to see the flaws in the arguments, and it's just like, come on, like, again, if like a few of the comments that have, you know, been left in good faith and decent comments, like by Sabrina Walt, actually are challenging, and I have to think, that's, you know, I have to think about it for a while. And that's great, like, that's what I want. It's exactly what I want, But and like half the comments are just really dumb, and so yeah, it's not conducive to what a community that is intellectually stimulating and challenging. I mean, it's just not. So that's kind of what I'm trying to produce here with my channel. I'm sure it'll take time, but yeah. Anyway, that's all I have to say. God bless. Take care. All right, bye.